Good afternoon, people. Internet gets connected tomorrow. Everything's set up. I can't wait. I think I've got about 6 hours worth of footage to upload. Just sat there in my folder waiting to go. Oh, what's he doing going on that way? Now that engine you heard, that was me dad's pal Rob. Could have got him to give me a lift. Come on, douchebags. You need to slow down for a start, dickhead. Screw you, douchebag. Where's your heading? I mean, I should really cross at the traffic lights, but still. Friggin' trouble. She was in the room on her own and she knows where we keep all the treats. We keep them all in a box. And she got into them, but kicked over a can of pop. I was like, no, my Steam Deck. So my Steam Deck was down there, but luckily enough it was elevated. I don't want to kill her. Says to Becca, says, if that Steam Deck doesn't turn on, I'm going to literally throttle her. But luckily enough it turned on. No water damage, nothing. Somebody paid over £1,000 for that. When she got into like 3 packets of treats, 10 sticks, 20 of them flat sticks, and a bag of, it's like a little biscuit with catnip on it. They're not actually cat treats, but she loves them. She's a proper crackhead for catnip. So she got in quite a bit. I was telling me dad, says we were lucky enough we got that insurance, 4 weeks free of it. And if she's going to get sick, she best get sick now because we've got 4 weeks free. You know, in my luck, it'll be after 4 weeks. And I'm not just be able to get everything from BM's. She only wants popping milk. Does B&M sell popping milk? I've got to. Let's have a look. Because my dad wants these 2 great big plastic storage things. There's 2 of them. Oh, my gloves got wet. That's why I told you that story. You know what they don't? I looked at the signs above. Seen bedding furniture. I didn't see milk. Oh, that's something I've forgotten to tell you as well. It was I was thinking about it last night. I was like, I told Becca, I said, I didn't tell them who grassed on us. Or who we think grassed on us. You know, for when I first went, the second time I went to Texas, somebody grassed on me. It was her old roommate. What did I tell you? It was her old roommate, Jesse. He grassed. Because he got too comfortable. I'll tell you when I've been in Asda. But yeah, he got too comfortable. Would have made a life hell. Oh, exit. Hopefully there's no music. But yeah, he made a life hell. He got kicked out of his old roommates that was straight across from hers apartment complex. So she says, right, you can stay with me because it started getting cold. So you can stay with me in Link for a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks turned into a couple of months. But the day after he was staying, he got a letter delivered to a door, which apparently under state law, if you get a letter sent to someone's address, you got squatters' rights. So that's how he did that. And it was all about the car. Her ma bought her after her ex took his car back. Her ma bought her a car. Well, got her put the down payment down for finance. And he was always constantly using it. And he would kick off when she would say, oh, I need the car tomorrow. But then he would kick off saying, no, I've got a job on. Because he started a landscaping business. And he would kick off. And that would all make her argue back because she's autistic. You know, it's my car, I pay for it, you don't pay any bills. Because he wouldn't even pay rent. He was a drug dealer. Well, we found out he was dealing drugs. Because people would randomly show up at the apartment with bags of shopping for him. And that's when they were like, well, why are people buying his shopping for him? And it turned out he was getting shopping for drugs. So yeah, because how we got a hold of my information was because I gave her my old passport, the red one, or left her. I said she could have it, and that's how we found out my details. Because of the little shit. Because before I flew out, it was a couple of days before I flew out, they had a massive blowout. Because she says what it is me and Link are going to be staying with me ma. So you've got, I think he was given 2 weeks to vacate. And he says, well, I need longer than 2 weeks. You not do anything for me. And so, oh no, because I'm no longer, after the 4th of June, no, 4th of July, 3rd of July, so she hands the keys back and that's it, he's got until then. And it was a day before, so I thought it was actually on, no, it wasn't, because we shot on 4th of July, so it was the 5th of July. And that's when the apartment complex manager says, right, you've got to go. He says, I've got nowhere to go. You know, well, I've got to change the locks. Then they gave him an extension of 2 days. Said, you got 2 days to find a place. And he still refused to look. Begging us for help, asking us to either let him stay with us at a mother's or help him find a place for a down payment on a place. I gotta pay. I'll be back. Alright, so that's who grassed on me. He was such a weirdo. Like, he was a Trump supporter, which obviously rubbed Becca the wrong way. And he says, in a call once, would you ever cheat on Link? I went, no, of course I wouldn't. Why? He went, oh, he said, I don't understand all these people that would never cheat. You should cheat, you should have fun before you get married. And the reason why he grassed was he was hoping that I would get denied entry. So she would have no choice but to stay at the apartment, keep paying the bills, because that's what she was doing.
When we need Colin to do the courtroom.
Well, that's why I got Lorraine in early.
Oh my god, I think they got Lorraine in early. Unbelievable, they got the Lorraine in early. But yeah, she was paying for everything. She was paying for the car, the rent, food. He only got a bit of shopping coming in. Utilities, internet, everything. We wouldn't pay anything. She would ask him. I think he gave her $200 once. And he asked for it back. Turned around and says, because he had an argument, kicked off. And he says, oh, I want that $200 back now. So you'll have to wait until Link gets here, because I was the one who was going to give him it. Sorry. The doo-doo milk. Well, I know for next time. Yeah, so I ended up having to give him $200. And then when I seen him, he acted all surprised and happy to see us. The first thing he says was, "What are you doing here?" "Oh, why?" I said, "You knew I was coming." And then when we left in the car, I says, "That'll be because he was on that grass on you, I bet you. He was expecting you to get turned away at the airport." So I didn't care, so I had all the proof. All I had to do was show the airport security that I had commitments back home, which I showed them my carers element, how much I get paid, because she was shocked. She went, "Oh, is that all you get?" I went, "Yeah, it's shit, innit? I went, you should contact our government and tell them I need a raise." And then she says, told them about everything else, showed them proof. Oh, sorry. And that's when her boss came out and says it's not the 1970s or 1980s anymore, and it's not Cuba. It's not from Cuba, it's from Britain. It's not illegal if he came over to get married. Sell bedside units. 20 quid. I paid 400 for 2 yesterday. 200 each. Because we got a bed. 2,400 I spent altogether. It was dead funny because I had to pay for it on my phone. But no, this is Sweet Isle, isn't it? Oh, wait there. No, there's totes here. So yeah, that's who grassed on us. It was just when he seen us and the shock on his face. So I was like, yeah, it was him. He was definitely the one. Wait there, he's not talking about them, are they? I'm gonna need to take a picture. I sent him a message because they're tiny, them, it can't be them. She says they were big. But mine, we've blocked him everywhere. He tried to make out that he was gutted that we blocked him. Because the original plan was he was going to stay in the property until August. We were going to pay rent for him. And then we were going to put the car in his name. And he could pay it off himself from his landscaping business or drug dealing or whatever. But then he pissed Becca off by demanding. All he kept doing was demanding everything. I was trying, you know what it is now. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to bust my ass just for you. It's got to be then. Hang on. Oh well, they've got none in. Because the small ones were tiny. Just I rang him, sent him a picture. He says, "No, don't get them, they're tiny then. They're too small." I told him I'll have a look on Amazon later. This guy there's off his rock. Stuck his head. Talking to himself, smoking a joint. Biker. Biker for you. I thought Walker was bad. Yeah. But yeah, after we got everything out, because we were more concerned for Chewbacca, because he was left there. Well, he wasn't left there, but that's where he was staying. And then it was Becca's friend that says, "Right, I'll take him," because she couldn't bring him with. Gutted we couldn't bring him with us. But he had too much pit bull in him. So we went down. The last time we were seeing him, he was all happy and cheery and everything. I think he was stoned, to be honest with you. But when we walked into the apartment, honest to God, it looked like a flop house, like a crack house. We took Chewie out. He was supposed to take the snake, but didn't. It was one of the managers of the apartment complex. He took the snake. You know when they change the locks? Because the bloke I took Chewbacca also got everything else, like the washer, the dryer, the cooker, the bed. So he paid $5 for that bed. He just didn't take the mattress, just took the bed because it was one of them. Same one that we bought, the electronic bed. You know the bendy one, the one that where you can use the remote control to lower and make higher. But this one was a big massive double one, king size one, sorry. Super king size, sorry, it was massive. It took up the whole entire room. Well, you've seen it. The ones we got now, it's 2 singles. Because he says they're clipped together to make a king size. He says, but the way this works is she can control her side and I can control my side as much as we want without disrupting the other person. We're like, oh, that's a good idea. £2,000. Well, it was 1,050 each. But he knocked 100 off. But yeah, he was gutted. Because Jesse thought he was getting all the stuff, like the washer, the dryer and everything. Promised it to one of his friends that was there. He says to her that, yeah, you can have the washer there and everything. But when that lad came for Chewbacca, he came with a couple of lads. He was directing everyone, right, get the bed, get the washer dryer, get the cooker, get the fridge freezer, take the lot. The only thing he got was a metal shelving unit with a bunch of stuff on it, like cookware and blenders and stuff. Margarita machine, air fryer, that was it. But when they changed the locks, he kicked off, I mean, he was stupid, he got himself nicked. As he started kicking off, saying, oh, she was my girlfriend first. She cheated on me with some British guy. I was like, what the hell? The manager was telling us this. She showed us the security footage. I was like, what the hell? We didn't even know him. But yeah, he'd been telling everyone that she had cheated on him, wouldn't he? After she promised him the world and all this other shit. Really broke him in. But what he did was, he followed the manager home one night. Took pictures of her pointing a knife out of the window. Sent her the picture with the caption, I'm coming to get you soon, bitch. Like, really creepy, scary stuff. And then she told us, she says she had to get a restraining order. But she rang back her once and says, oh, you can forget about the last month's rent because of everything that you've had to deal with. I went, oh, thank you very much. She wasn't going to pay it anyway. But then she says, Jesse's, there's a restraining order against him. Well, why? And he's not allowed near me home, near my kids' school, or near the apartment complex again. I'll get nicked, get sent. He was actually in prison. And she told us, got an email off him with a photo, a caption, be careful, or something like that. Or watch your back, bitch. And the picture was taken out with a car, him in the driver's seat with a knife. That's an absolute utter idiot. So yeah, he got himself nicked. He was given at least 4 months to find a new place, and he couldn't be bothered. And all of his money went on drugs. Well, we're not bailing you out. You can get lost. Sorry about that. Oh, it's cold. Milk and pop. This bag's cutting your fingers apart.
I'm just going to say, can I look in the bag before you, when you got your hands warm?
She spilled pop all over my gloves. I'll be back.